Welcome back, guys. I'm Zell, and today we're getting a look at the Spyderco Police. Alright guys, we're going to get a quick look at this thing. If you'd like to see the full review, it'll be up there under the eye and linked at the end of the video. But this is the Spyderco Police, the stainless model, and it is all stainless. As you can see, this one's got some wear on it. Todd Knife and Tool carried it for quite a while. And, of course, it's stainless, so it got scratched up. Just what happens with stainless. And, as we roll this guy around, we've got standard Spyderco here. This stuff is just beautiful. Well mated. We do have the Boyd dent, so a little more protection from unlocking it. And other than that, it's really plain Jane, and it's meant to be. We got a standard Spyderco pocket clip, tip up, tip down, left or right. Nothing really special out here except this. See how tightly that fits down in there? That's not a skinny blade. It's almost 3 millimeters thick, so it's standard EDC thickness, and it fits down in there tight. And because it fits down in there tight and the handle scales are thin, this thing is under 0.3 inches thick, about 0.29. It is probably, well, and as best as I can remember, this is the thinnest full-size pocket knife that I have reviewed. And I don't expect to see one thinner that is a full knife with full handles on both sides and a normal thickness blade. So I think Spyderco's got it about as thin as you can go here. The one downfall, there's no texture. None whatsoever. And you know, maybe that isn't such a big deal, but for EDC use, it would be. And moving on to our blade. This is where this thing falls flat as far as being an EDC knife. If you were considering this as an EDC knife, and you were thinking, wow, I could have a Spyderco Police, that'd be cool. Spyderco makes an EDC, more EDC-ish knife in the same size. That would be the military. And if you're looking for EDC, I would go this way. Anyhow, the blade is made from VG10. And so the blade is full thickness all the way down to here, except for our swedges, from VG10, and it's hollow ground. Do have a spider edge on this one. Not all of them have a spider edge. You can get the knife in full plain edge, but we have the spider edge here, and then plain edge up to here, and some very nice swedge work right here and here. It's beautiful. Things to note though, this low hollow grind is not going to make it a good slicer. Will it slice your apple? Sure. Will it cut some paper? Absolutely. Is it going to do it as well as a full flat ground Spyderco? Not even close. And it's a purpose-driven blade. If you watch the full review, I get more into that. But this is not an EDC blade. It is a purpose-driven blade for the police departments and emergency personnel. And we don't have any jimping up the thumb ramp either. So, you know, it's losing its EDC cred real quickly. But it is 4.17 inches long, and just like I said earlier, just under 3 millimeters thick. So it's a nice blade for its intended purpose. Mechanically, I can't tell you much because you really can't take this thing apart. And that's on purpose from Spyderco. That's kind of them covering their own butts so that some policeman doesn't take it apart, get it back together wrong, and hurt themselves or somebody else. And you know, I can't blame them for that. Whenever we get to ergonomics, goodness, it's a big old blade, and there's really only one intended way to hold it, and that's this right here. And that's on purpose. Will it hold like this? Well, kinda, but it's not exactly a fighting knife. You could get it back here, and it would work fine. And, you know, you can get it in your other grips, and it's going to work fine, but it is really designed to be held just like this. And in this grip, it's great. Now, you don't have any jimping here, which is, I don't quite understand that, but I'm sure somebody can fill me in. So, if you're looking for the most ergonomic Spyderco, well, you're missing here as well. This is a purpose-driven knife, once again. And our opening method, of course, is the spider hole. You can flick it open with your thumb. You can Spidey flick it, and you can roll it open. Now, this one has a lot of use on it. I don't know what a brand new one would act like. I don't know that it would flick open quite as easily. But anyhow, guys, this has been the Spyderco Police. For a purpose-driven knife, it is a beautiful thing. I mean, look at this. Look how they've burnt that police in there on the blade. It just looks awesome. However, it's not an EDC knife. It is a purpose-driven blade for your first responders and your police departments. And I really appreciate you guys stopping by and hanging out with me for a few minutes to get a look at the Spyderco Police. If you are a first responder or a police officer and you need to have a knife and you're needing something that you can carry tip up, tip down, left or right, instead of being stuck on that tip up right hand or tip up or tip down right hand like many of the other first responder knives are set up, you may want to get a look at the Spyderco Police. Anyhow, guys, you have a great day, and I'll see you next time.